Hello friends, how are you? Hope you are doing well. So let us start new topic, investigating an ESG related case. This will typically involving a structured approach to assess or evaluate how well a company adheres to ESG principles and manage the relevant risks and opportunities. So here we will discuss a comprehensive approach for conducting an ESG related case investigation. So we will go step by step. So first one, we talk about defining the objective and scope. We need to identify the focus area. We determine which ESG factors are more relevant to the cases. For an example, environmental impact, social practices, governance standards, or different dimensions we are talking about. The scope definition also, we define the geographical, industry specific and operational scope of the investigation. And next comes data collection and the review. We collect internal information, internal data and external data from different sources. So we gather information from company reports, policies and internal stakeholders. That will be internal data sources. Like examples are sustainability reports, corporate governance reports or documents or HR policies as an example. Then external data sources can be like rating agency, NGOs. We collect that data from regulatory filings, industry reports, news sources or third party assessments as an example. The next comes stakeholder engagement. We conduct interviews with key stakeholders, internal and external, to gather insights and perspectives on ESG practices and impacts. Also, we solicit feedback from investors, regulators, and community representatives to understand external perceptions and exceptions. The next comes risk assessment. We identify ESG risk, we evaluate potential risk associated with the case, such as regulatory, non-compliance, reputational damage, and also operational disruptions. Then we go for materiality assessment. We prioritize ESG issues based on their potential impacts on the company's operations and stakeholders, and also very importantly impact on reputation of the organization. Then compliance review. In this we say assessing the compliance with the relevant ESG regulations, laws and standards. So regulatory compliance, and then review of the internal policies and procedures of the company. We review company policies, procedures related to ESG management, governance, and also with respect to ethical practices. Then performance metrics and benchmarking. In this we talk about defining and analyzing quantitative information, matrices related to ESG performance. Also benchmark the company's ESG performance against industry peers and best practices to identify areas for improvement. Then we go for root cause analysis. We identify the causes, conducting a root cause analysis, RCA studies, to understand the underlying factors contributing to ESG related issues or incidents. Also we go for chain to find out the chain of events. We trace the sequence of the events leading up to the ESG case, including decision making processes and accountability. Then next comes reporting and recommendations. We compile the findings into a comprehensive ESG case report detailing the investigation process, findings and conclusions. Also we provide actionable recommendations for remediation, improvement and prevention of similar incidents in the future. Then implementation of the remedial actions. So we develop an action plan based on investigation findings and recommendations, and outlining steps for addressing these identified ESG issues. Also we establish the mechanism for monitoring progress, tracking implementation of remedial actions, and also ensuring ongoing compliances. Okay, then continuous improvement and follow-up. So as we discussed earlier, we establish a feedback loop for soliciting input from stakeholders and also assess the effectiveness of the remedial actions. Also we incorporate lesson learned from the ESG case investigation into the company's ESG strategy and governance related framework. Okay, then what will be the benefits of an ESG case investigation? Like as I said earlier, risk management practices, enhancing how we enhance this? By identifying and mitigating ESG related risks that could impact the company's reputation, financial performance, and stakeholders' trust. Improve stakeholder relations. In this, we can say we demonstrate transparency, accountability, and commitment to responsible business practices. Next benefit is operational efficiency. We streamline the process and procedures to align with ESG goals and regulatory requirements. And long-term sustainability, we foster a culture of continuous improvement and sustainability, driving long-term value creation and resilience. Right? So, by following a structured ESG case investigation approach, companies can efficiently manage the risk, strengthen their corporate governance, and enhancing their overall sustainability performance. So, this proactive approach not only mitigates risk but also positions the organization as a responsible corporate citizen committed to the sustainable growth. Thank you very much, friends. Let us start our new topic.